Hello and welcome, dear friends. This is your host and host Javed, bringing you a new term today. Today's term is called as voir dire. Now, voir dire is a system where an expert is challenged as to his expertise. Okay, so supposingly, a party is offering an expert evidence, maybe regarding handwriting. So the term voir dire suggests a preliminary examination to test the competence of a witness or his evidence. Now, you'll remember that there are various types of witnesses, and at times, even child witness competency can be tested whether he has that maturity and understanding to depose before the honorable court, or even an lunatic or somebody who's suffering from mental health, his competency can be tested, and even an expert's competency can be tested under the situation under the provision of law. So what actually voir dire means is it's a preliminary examination. Now you remember the manner of examination in chief we have, like we examine the witness, which is followed by examination in chief by the party who's presenting the witness, followed by cross examination, and then followed by re-examination if necessary. Now here this all three examinations would be the part of the trial. However, voir dire actually is an independent inquiry into the expertise of the witness or the expertise of the expert who's been brought before the court. And although the result of the test may have some bearing on the admissibility of the evidence, strictly speaking, the whole process of testing the witness won't be. Okay, the questions that can be thrown to check the expertise, that may not be relevant to the inquiry, although the answers that are extracted and the conclusions, the culmination of that examination, that preliminary examination about the witness may become relevant. So there you have your term voir dire. Now the term voir dire has been taken note by the Apex Court in Sharda versus Dhanpal in 2003, where after referring to the definition in Halsbury's law, the court actually was deciding in that case the competency of a person suffering from mental health to depose. Now, as always, let's have a trigger memory or a trigger point to remember what's voir dire. Now, to my mind, the earliest memory that I have of voir dire is almost 25 years old when I saw the movie called My Cousin Vinny. And in My Cousin Vinny, there's a very funny scene, court situation, in which this whole voir dire can be understood and learned. What happens in My Cousin Vinny is that there's actually an actor, okay, Joe Pesci, imitating that he's an advocate, although he's not licensed yet to practice. So he comes before the court to defend the trial of his cousin, okay, and this younger cousin has faith in this advocate Vinny, and he keeps on. There's a lot of chemistry between the judge and this advocate who's not qualified to practice, and the judge is out to get him. Then there are a lot of times when he wounds up in the jail for contempt. Now, what actually happens is that this Vinny, who's the cousin and the lawyer, he has a girlfriend, and he offers the girlfriend's testimony as an expert witness. So the prosecutor jumps from his chair and he says, I want to voir dire this witness as to her expertise. And the judge will have to allow it, because you can't just bring anybody in court and say that this is the witness whose evidence I'm offering. More so when she happens to be the girlfriend. So the first question that the prosecutor throws her is, what is your profession? And if I remember correctly, she says that I'm an out of work hairdresser. And he says, how do you, as being an out of work hairdresser, qualify as an expert on automobiles? And since she's in a way pissed off with her boyfriend, she says, no, I am not qualified for it. I'm leaving the scene. And the judge tells us, sit down. Now, the prosecutor starts his voir dire. And the prosecutor gives her a trick question. Like, and she answers that trick question. And the entire scene is quite funny. All that I'm telling you is that you should watch the scene if you don't want to watch the movie. However, it's highly recommended that you watch the movie also. Being humbled at the reactions that I got from three of my uh, beloved persons. Okay, I'm sharing with you. My elder brother said it's excellent. My very dear friend and solicitor in corporate law, Mr. Bakul, he had some kind words to share. And a student and junior, Mr. Kamran, he came up with an idea that why don't you strike judgments? The friends, this is your host and those Javed. Okay, we'll come back again with a new term for you. Till then, stay safe, take care, and goodbye. God bless you.